Z Outdoorz is thrilled to be in Port Mansfield. Our mission is to bring to you local outdoor information and knowledge about the South Texas area. You'll be amazed with what you can see just outside your back door. Hi, my name is Johnny, and you're watching Z Outdoorz, your show where hunting and fishing adventures come together in the South Texas area. Today we're on board with Captain Kinney, and he's going to take us offshore fishing. I hope we catch some big fish. Wish us luck. Let's go. Just 25 miles east of Raymondville, Texas, you'll find the quaint little fishing village of Port Mansfield. With a population of less than 700 people, Port Mansfield seems hidden and tucked away. However, this does not stop the fishermen from coming to its rich fishing waters. Once called Redfish Landing, obviously for its abundance of the red drum locals call redfish, Port Mansfield is the perfect location for serious fishing. Fish its bay waters and catch redfish, black drum or trout. Head to the East Cut for your chance to catch big game fish. Hi, thanks for watching Z Outdoorz. Today we're on board with Captain Kinney, the owner of Bamm Charters out of Port Mansfield. Captain Chad, what do you have for us? What do you have in store for us today?
Today we're going to go ahead and try. We're going to go out deep and see if we can go about 30, 40 miles out. Maybe 50, try for some wahoo, some dorados, see if we can find some weed lines. And if that don't work out, we're going to try for a little deep dropping towel fish, and then come back in for maybe some amjack, grouper, and some snapper.
Wow, sounds like a huge adventure you have in store for us. I hope we go out there and catch some big fish.
We're going to go for it.
Excellent. Both a resident and business owner in Port Mansfield, Captain Kinney, the owner of Bamm Charters, was more than willing to take Z Outdoorz offshore fishing. His enthusiasm and fishing experience for greater than 30 years guarantees Z Outdoorz a good experience.
Just a little hole in the butt. You put a big hole, it's going to wash out when it's holding. So you want a small hole. Now sometimes we'll flip these and pop the eyes out, but you don't need to when you got an islander. If you're doing a naked, you do all that stuff.
Captain Danny Contreras is skilled at his craft. Gutting and breaking bones is not an easy task. Preparing the ballyhoo this way gives it a lively look to attract fish.
All the guts and stuff out of there. If they have a little bit of an air bladder, they'll try it. Here's the roll. We're going to try and get all that stuff out of there, make it nice and flexible. Then they'll swim right.
We're trolling these waters here next to the seaweed. See if we can catch some big fish out here. Some of the seaweed has some shrimp in there, and I think that's what some of the fish try to get. It's a long line of seaweed out here. So we're trolling these lines, see what happens. No luck yet though. Well, the action has started. It took over 2 hours to get to this spot. The captain had slowed the boat down to about 6 to 12 knots. That is a max speed of 13 miles per hour. The crew is predicting to catch wahoo, dorado, or tuna. So Todd, what are we looking for right now?
we're working on a weed line. Trying to build a port on the southwest wind. We're hoping there's still Dorado, maybe a tuna, wahoo, something like that in there.
Okay. What bait are we using? So we're just trolling right now?
Right now we're just trolling. We've got a couple cedar plugs out and one's to build. It's kind of a diving fishing.
Okay. Can I see one of those fish too?
We'll come these later. These are
Okay. The ballyhoo?
ballyhoo.
All right. You just stick them on the end and just...
Put a hook on them, bridle them up, and put them behind a Highlander.
Okay.
And the circle hook will go on top of them.
I got you.
That lure.
And how far do you usually...
About the third wave back.
A
Third to fifth wave.
Third or fifth wave, about 150 feet or so?
Not that far.
No? Okay.
Probably 100 feet.
100 feet? And we're looking for a wahoo and Dorado? Good fighting fish? All right. Well, I can't wait to catch one. All right. Captain Danny Contreras is putting the final touches to the ballyhoo, making sure the bait is secured tightly and looks alive while trolling. Trolling is a method of fishing where fishing lines with lures or baited fish are pulled through the water. This simulates live fish swimming, which tempts big game fish to strike. Once the fish is hooked, the experience begins, and it's up to the skill of the sportsman to bring it aboard. 50 miles offshore from Port Mansfield, sea currents meet, bringing together debris from all over the Gulf of Mexico. This forms weed lines, which fishermen look for. When the seaweed collects, small shrimp start to feed off the weed and plankton. The shrimp attract small bait fish, which in turn attract bigger predators and trophy fish fishermen are after. These are cut bait. Well, it's not necessarily cut. It's called menhaden. And we're going to go ahead and try and go through the eyeballs. Go through the eyeballs and make sure it's going to stay. I'm pretty sure it will. Every time I threw in bait, it's hit. We slowed the boat and dropped anchor. Captain Kinney wants us to drop our lines, knowing this is where the fish are at. Gulf menhaden are small, bright fish. They are characterized by a black spot. They have flat bodies with forked tails. Menhaden usually are caught in schools using a seine, which is a type of net. Menhaden should attract tile, grouper, and red snapper. They probably hit it on the way down. I already feel the hits.
Tightened up a couple times going down. Real. Get him. There you go. Real. Make sure that hook's there. There you go.
This is a little bigger.
Yeah, no.
Oh man, we had to work out today. Taking some of the drag.
Yeah. Hopefully
Hopefully I got a grouper on them. I like taking the drag, taking the drag.
I do.
Hopefully it's a grouper. As long as it's a keeper. That's what matters. Security keeper. Woo! Oh, take the drag, baby. Take the drag. Oh, yeah. This is called Fishing South Texas. Fishing South Texas.
It's a group.
Well, group, little G-man there.
Every now and then he's taking
That might be a G-man.
taking the drag a little bit.
Taking the conqueror.
Capt.
See him anywhere?
I just snapped the Capt.
Snap.
No. Capt is belly man.
Still on there. Lost a lot of his strength though.
That's what I'm saying. Capt. When they
Hey, Grandpa,
when they get the bends.
Okay. You saw that on the line?
Yeah.
Wow. It's like a whole easier fish now.
I just when you said that, it's like I just popped it. I don't want to get
That's,
the camera away, but I'm hoping it's a grouper.
When fish are brought up rapidly from the great depths, they suffer from decompression sickness and occasionally internal injury. Divers call this the bends. As Captain Kinney explained, once the fish gets the bends, it becomes stunned, and the fisherman's fight becomes easier closer to the surface.
What's this snapper day?
Alright, so we're out here, we're in about 240 foot of water. We've been releasing snapper, we got a grouper, we're looking for some amberjack. And about another hour and a half run in, we're going to start looking for some of these big guys in state waters where we can actually keep them, get a little bit for dinner tonight. Stay tuned.
Snapper. That's a red snapper. We're going to go ahead and release him. Look at that grouper over here. Nice little grouper.
Gag grouper?
Looks like a gag. That's a nice
gag.
gag.
Oh, nice gag. How's that taste? How's it taste on the plate?
That's pretty delicious.
It's going in the box. Going in the box, baby.
We may have to cook that one. We may have to cook it.
Have a little bacon wrap, little serrano.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah.
The grouper is a colorless, mottled gray fish. These features set the fish aside from other groupers. Gag groupers are found near underwater structures such as coral reefs, shipwrecks, rocks, and ledges. Groupers are born female, but later become male depending on their numbers. Grouper has a reputation of being a very delicious fish.
You rest, he rest. Oh, get up.
Oh, okay.
Take no
I like that. I like that. As they're reeling them up, causes a lot of pressure, and they tend to injure themselves. And so this is what's going to do, is going to release the pressure and allow them to live.
The air bladder fills up, so you gotta
You punch the
release
air.
it. You can hear it's like a tire almost, you know, letting the air out of a tire.
I know that looks gruesome, but it's actually going to save their life.
want to try and get them in head first. There you go.
Well, they're saying that on the tuna, the wahoo, the dorado, probably August, September, around there, probably the best times for them. Right now we're just refishing, and we seem to be having pretty good luck with the refishing.
Towards the line. It's on. It's under. It's under.
Ah, this was tough.
This is the catching part of the segment.
Woo!
Good one.
Snapper. We're gonna keep that one, throw that one in the ice chest, bang it later. Yeah. Underwater?
6.
Good fighter.
It's possible. Sometimes
It's amazing fishing out here. And what is this? Is this a reef as well?
that's just some structure, some hard bottom we got. We'll transition from mud to like hard sand.
It's amazing how it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it can get you tired. But let me tell you something. It really gives you a really good workout. Especially if you're just not used to it, you know?
Yeah, we got guys that come out here and they work out in the gym and they're all bumped. We put them on a few fish pour out, man.
It's a whole different muscle group, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
The northern red snapper populate the Gulf of Mexico and the southeastern Atlantic coast of the United States. Red snapper are harvested for commercial and recreational purposes. Common features are a slow profile and a spiny dorsal fin. They are light red with a deep shade of red towards their dorsal area. Red snapper can reach 39 inches in length and weigh up to 50 pounds. Red snapper has been known to almost reach the age of 60. They inhabit water near 300 feet in depth and stay near the bottom next to rocks, ledges, ridges, and artificial reefs such as offshore oil rigs and shipwrecks.
Okay, I want to eat this one instead.
That's
That was mine right there.
oh, you got those scars are from fighting with the other fish.
Oh yeah?
That's probably a 15-pound fish right there. That's a big old snapper. Got him on the jig. A snapper like those jigs sometimes. That's a nice one. That's 15 pounds right there.
Is there a size limit on snappers?
15 inches minimum. No maximum.
There it is. Ah, yeah, I like that. Sweet. banquet around here.
Well, we're heading back after a really great day of fishing. We caught a lot of red snapper, enormously huge red snapper, ungodly huge red snapper. I haven't seen snapper like that. Well, I don't think I've ever seen snapper like that. And we also got some groupers, some towel fish, and it was a whole lot of fun. We tried to double hook them. We tried all kinds of bait, and they responded very well. So we're gonna head back. We're gonna take the fish to Port Mansfield, have them cleaned, have our cooks prepare them, and thank you so much for watching Z Outdoorz.
Hold on, don't go anywhere. We'll be back with some tasty fish, the way the locals like it.
So
Back at Port Mansfield's dock, it's time to clean fish. Captain Kinney makes it look easy. You need a sharp knife and practice to get the fillets just right. I even gave it a shot. Well, here we are at Pelican's Cove in Port Mansfield, not far from the docks where we clean the fish. Jan Jones, the owner of Pelican's Cove, has a very unique restaurant. They offer local fishermen the choice of cooking up their fresh catch. They can fry, blacken, grill your fish the way you like it. Today, Pelican's Cove cook shows us two unique recipes, the suicide and the devil fish. The suicide and devil style fish are delicious recipes. Each recipe is slightly different. The suicide uses secret seasonings and red chili peppers, while the devil style fish uses spicy seasonings, hot Asian sauce, and local serrano peppers. Both recipes use sauteed onions, mushrooms, and jalapenos to place over the fish. Cheese and garnish are added at the end and placed over a steamed bed of rice. Both are served with coleslaw, hush puppies, and french fries. Looks good. Come to Pelican's Cove and try for yourself. Tell them Z Outdoorz sent you. Don't run off and go fishing yet. Let's find out what this red snapper is all about when we come back. After a great day of fishing, nothing is better than sitting down to a good meal. And knowing that this is my fresh caught red snapper makes it exciting. The color is amazing. The smell, fantastic. There's only one true test though. The fish taste is mild. The jalapeno gives it a spicy taste. The texture is soft. The best part about this meal is it's all mine. What an experience. Z Outdoorz enjoyed Port Mansfield at its finest. We had great boating and fishing with Bamm Charters, Captain Kinney and crew. They were great. Our delicious fresh catch was uniquely prepared at Pelican's Cove. Thank you so much, Jan Jones. That fish was absolutely amazing. I'm coming back to Port Mansfield, that's for sure. Keep watching Z Outdoorz.